Adina. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I arrived to study here about 4 months ago. That was January of 2012. And I almost immediately fell in love with Guadalajara. First of all, it's a walking city, so bring really good walking shoes because you're going to need to walk everywhere in order to explore the best that you can. But there's a really great system of buses that you're going to want to learn immediately. Best tip I can give you is the most useful thing that I've purchased here is a little book of the bus routes that are available. Really handy if you just want to explore just whenever instead of having to plan. Just be serendipitous and find something cool. I feel really safe here is another thing that really makes it easy to explore. You have to be careful like you would in a normal city like in New York, you know, keep an eye on your stuff, but I've never felt like I was in any sort of physical, personal danger. Just be aware of your surroundings at night, basically. Nothing more than that. The best part about Guadalajara, to me, is the people. It seems like everyone here is both they're extremely friendly, and it's a very relaxed atmosphere. So they're also very welcoming of you. If you want to talk in Spanish with them, they don't put you down and say it's really cool that you want to talk in Spanish with them. So that's nice. And they really help you get around. I've had a lot of fun exploring. You can do things in Central. There's a lot of history here. You can explore. There's tons of artwork. You can try and collect every single Orozco experience that you can and look at all of his murals, which will take you a while because there's a lot. You can just look around at the different kinds of architecture. There's a lot of different kinds of architecture here. And there's tons of museums. There's big ones, but there's also little tiny ones that are very specific. You can go to the Paleontology Museum. There's a Museum of Journalism. It's all really accessible as well. Food here is fantastic. I'm a vegetarian, so I thought it was going to be really hard because Mexico kind of has a reputation of meat, and at least in Texas, my idea was Tex-Mex, not very tasty. But there's tiny little vegetarian restaurants everywhere. It's wonderful. And then on top of that, it's easy to find really, really delicious food pretty much everywhere. If you like Chinese food, there seems to be more Chinese people here than Mexican people sometimes. There's a Mexican or a Chinese restaurant on almost every corner. And so while you're exploring, and now I guess you're not hungry anymore because you've gotten some delicious Chinese food, you can explore in the Centro if you want to kind of explore further out. There's a lot of tours that are available. For example, you can go to Tequila. I haven't done that tour. I have gone to Huachimontones, which is kind of like a historical area. There's pyramids, and there's a little museum, and people are willing to be your guide. Or you can just explore by yourself. And it's really quite easy to get there. It's also possible to go to Chapala, there's a really large lake just south of the center of Guadalajara. And there's, for example, Chapala and Ajijic are two different little towns that you can visit. Really pretty and really cute. If you like art or just buying pretty things, there's Tlaquepaque and Tonalá. You can go to either of those. They're sort of arts districts. I actually went to Tonalá this past week, and you can see not just the products, but you can visit where the products are made, and you can see there's a family that's been making ceramics for several generations, and they were happy to talk with us and show us what their work, how they performed everything, and it was really neat. So everything kind of follows. Everyone's very friendly and welcoming, and the atmosphere is very relaxing and laid back. It's a really nice place to visit.